AITA for deliberately breaking my daughter's school food rules until she got suspended? My daughter is 8, and her school recently started a healthy eating program. I actually like the idea. I try to feed her well, but I do usually include a small sweet treat in her lunch. After Christmas break, the school told parents they were banning unhealthy food entirely on school property. That meant no birthday cakes, no junk food and packed lunches, nothing. I thought that was a bit much. Even at Easter, when my daughter won the Easter bonnet competition, instead of the usual chocolate bunny, they just gave her a sticker. A few weeks later, it was my daughter's birthday. Since she couldn't bring in cake to share with her classmates, I packed her a slice in her lunch instead. That day, her teacher saw her eating it and told her she wasn't allowed to have junk food in school. At pickup, the teacher spoke to me about it. What really annoyed me is that since this rule started, my daughter has had school lunches a few times, and they've included cookies, cakes for dessert, even burgers and other unhealthy foods. I pointed that out. The teacher said they make sure those are the healthiest versions possible and that they can't verify what parents send in. I told her it's my decision what I feed my child. She said that if I send my child to that school, I have to follow their rules. After that, they started watching my daughter more closely. She got told off for having Pringles, and I got another talk about it. Then I gave her raisins, literally fruit, and the teacher still had an issue, saying they're high in sugar and shouldn't be in her lunch. Another day she had a Lunchable and got told off again. At that point, I decided to push back because I felt like the rules were way too strict. I went back to giving her a small sweet treat every day. The teachers kept complaining, and I told them I didn't really care because the rest of her lunch is healthy, she'll be fine. They warned me that if it continued, they would have to punish her since the rules were being repeatedly broken. The next day, I packed her a Lunchable and a sweet treat. During lunchtime, they called me into the school and told me that because my daughter and I weren't following the rules, she was being suspended for 2 days. My husband was furious. He didn't know I had been doing it on purpose because he leaves early for work. He said it wasn't a big deal and that I should have just followed the rules. He also said I was being immature and intentionally difficult, and now our daughter was the one facing consequences. I honestly didn't expect them to suspend her over this. Now I'm wondering if I was wrong not to follow the rules.